would be a good idea to turn my headphones on. And how about now? Hello? Do you hear me? I don't hear you. Okay. Sometimes the simplest solution's the best. Yeah, go stuck in our bed. So what do you guys think? Do some ranked, which I don't obviously really need to do. Or do something random. Or I could do my free-to-play account. Let's see what's going on over there, actually. How is everybody doing tonight? You guys all having a good night? I am having a great night. I think we should just all go to bed. No, that's no fun. I am in first place in this. Oh, I'm in second place. Okay. Hey, look, Funkia. So let's just switch over to my how you call it? Free to play. Zoom in a little bit so you can all see what's going on here. Level 1. Actually, I'm up to 143 now. So we are. Oh, we can do Pink Shy Guy on Arm External Planes RT, and I got plenty of room there. Let's do that. I have some what's it called? Captain Evan, Nisa, what's going on? A great night. What have you been up to? I have nothing special. I was just out having dinner with a good friend of mine who I haven't seen for quite a long time. But I don't get out of the house that often these days, so it was nice to be out. And I had a pretty bad day in general, so it was very good to get out of the house and kind of forget about my troubles for a little bit. So I've been hearing a lot of things about people on this track that like this track has got crazy bots and you need to get easy bots even for Giant Banana. I'm pretty skeptical about that. This is just because I have no idea what I'm doing on this track. I haven't really grinded it or anything. Brian, in-game a bit too loud. I need to turn down that sound. Is that better? Oh, I dropped my combo somehow. Doing. End the day well. You can get 3 pumpkins there. I know I can get 3 pumpkins there. I had to go to the dentist today with Justin for checkup. Okay, so whose teeth are in trouble, yours or Dustin's? Bad day, great night. That's a good way at the end of the day. Yeah, no. It's all good. So I actually could level this up because I have 5 tickets, but the reason why I don't want to is because it was in ranked first week and I didn't level it up and I got sleepered into 4th at the last minute. I went to bed and I was in 2nd. I was like, alright, this is fine. And I was in 2nd with like a 7k margin. So it was like totally okay. And I woke up and like not one person but 2 people overtook me. I'm not sure if I can get 2 pumpkins there to start. I heard from somebody this was good to do a ticket at the start. Ticket for Giant Banana. But I feel like it's kind of tedious to watch somebody do a ticket and then hard reset every single time. So I would get the Giant Banana, I would throw them forward here and then yeah, okay, not sure. How's your grind going, Anka? Are you done? Yeah. We are having fun night tomorrow. Town is organizing our yearly ghost hunt. Will the ghosts hunt us? Everyone gets 3 balloons. Real life balloon battle. I'm going to lead this group. Already scared. That sounds like a lot of fun. Can I come? Just kidding. I'll be working until 10. They turn off all the lights in the town. Every house will have the curtains closed. Oh yeah, because normally you have to keep your curtains open to make sure you're not doing anything improper, right? Yeah, we need more ghosts. Am I a ghost? They are getting chainsaws and everything. I will be jump scared all night. I hate it. Sounds fun. You don't really sound like you hate it. You sound like it's awesome. And you're trying to make us jealous. I'm getting like a good amount of single giant bananas here, but not triple. But as a kid I loved it, so I want Dustin to have the memory too. So is this like for, like, what is it, Halloween or St. Martin or what? A little bit early for St. Martin, right? I wanted to try this. Yeah, I want to try it too. Like, this sounds kind of fun. You know, it's like the whole town is a haunted house, or what is it? Do not want to give any giant banana frenzies here. This is a problem. Halloween is just a local thing. Should I live stream it? Yes, you absolutely should live stream it. Do you have a GoPro? Do you know someone who has a GoPro you can borrow? Should I put on some music? I actually can't even hear the in-game music. Oh, volume of my headset wasn't up. The ghost will be hiding in every game. Luca Midi, hey man, how are you doing? Ghost will be hiding every corner with stream mess. Nothing too horrid since it's for 8+. There are 10 spots in town that are safe. We have the most complete, most tasks in the end. The group has, and in the end, the group who did best plus still has the most balloons, wins candy or whatever. And then you all have some beers and it gets sloppy. Or am I guessing wrong? I kind of see how these like provincial things go. Look at me, how are you? I'm antilev, hope you're well. I'm super excited for today's tour reveal. I can't contain my excitement. How excited are you? We already know it's going to be. It's going to be Boo Lake and some kind of, probably Boo alt, which could be exciting. I don't know. I didn't know anyone with a GoPro. I thought about it, Luca. If I had a GoPro, I'd lend it to you, but I don't have one, so. Coin Frenzy. I was like in second or third. Okay, well, whatever. Why am I not in first? What are these guys doing? How did I not hit that leaf? Ayo. And I dropped a combo. And I missed the coin. This is no good. I think the ghost people will get drunk after. I will have to take kid filled with adrenaline to bed while it's way past his bedtime. It starts at his bedtime. So, what's his, what time does he go to bed? How old is Dustin? 8? Halloween kids don't need bedtime. When I was a kid, my dad always joined the ghost team, and he would chase me through town and pop all my balloons. Mean dad. My son is also 8, and he goes to bed at 7:30. And I'm kind of even debating about that because he's always tired in the morning. And my 6-year-old goes to bed at 7. Oh, he turns 9 next month. Is he group 6? Group 5? Must be group 5, right? I still haven't gotten a single banana frenzy. What the fuck? Yeah, man. Luca Midi says, yeah, man, I'm all about the boost. I'm praying they don't do anything stupid with the spotlights. I mean, if it's a new boo alt, like, who cares, right? If you're into that, like, I know Crazy is gonna be all about it. Like, the boo fans, like, they deserve something, right? He's the youngest of group 6. Oh, he's in group 6. Group 6. Yeah, okay, cool. Did he like Skippy or something, or? Oh, since they changed the age cutoff, okay. Since the school is 2 minutes away, doesn't he go to like 7:30? Oh, well, that's nice for him. I live across the street from my kid's school, and they still manage to struggle to get out the door at 8:15, even when they wake up at 7. They can somehow spend 45 minutes eating breakfast, even when it's just a bowl of yogurt. No, he's just younger, so yeah, but I think he would still do better if he was held back here, but what do I know? I mean, if you think that, you should talk to his, like, school and tell them that, you know, if you think he should take one more year, again, a second time, like, they will listen to you a little bit. Luke, I'm thinking of taking my 715 Armor Rider and Black Starship to 805 during next tour's ACRs. They're everywhere on the Ghost Valleys and all the Halloween tracks. I mean, we don't know what we're gonna get. If it's all Ghost Valleys and stuff, yeah, great, do it. But just wait and see, you know. Black Starship, to be honest, I bought Black Starship, but it's not really giving me any kind of convincing case to invest in it. It might just be my coverage. I don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't had a good look at it objectively, how good it is. Really does some waste of 6:30 a lot and then chills in mid till I get him. They should have held him back in group 3 when he didn't have school for a whole year because of COVID. Oh well. I mean, look, it's not. It doesn't matter when you do it. It's just a question of like if he's being finally a giant in this room. If he's being challenged, or if he's being challenged too much, then that's the time to do it. There's also the social aspect. Like, how does he go? How does he get on with the kids in his class? Because like, my daughter is she should be in group 3, but she's in group 4. She didn't do group 2. And in the beginning, I was really worried because I was like, well, she's gonna be the youngest, you know, like she's 2 months younger than even the other youngest kids in the class, but she's fine. But I think if like socially it's a problem, then like that's more important than if it's too hard for him. I don't know. That's just my thing. Waiting till next tour to see what my best possible outcomes for my investments are. Yeah, I mean that's all you can do, right? I mean, every tour is. You really need to wait till we get the actual buffs, the actual what tracks are in the ACR. Get some spreadsheets going, get some hard analysis. Millie, hey Millie, how you doing? Good to see you. Our school's small, so we have 2 groups per classroom, 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Oh, okay. That's a different story. That makes things a lot different indeed. So maybe it's better to would repeat a year if you would be like group 3 or group 5 and then group 6. Well, I'm not sure. He was struggling socially the last years, but this year he's getting out of his shell. Yeah, but still he might do better, if he waited a year. I don't know. Since he's done with 6, he's doing fine. Yeah, okay, it's hard, it's difficult to say, right? The social things are so different. So for the Americans of the class, group 1, 2, 3. Group 3 is like 1st grade, and group 6 would be, I guess, like 4th grade. So elementary school or basic school goes to group 8 usually, and that's like 6th grade in America. It's just hard because of the old rules who've been in group 5 anyways, which is just have them do group 6 again. I mean, you can go talk to these people and tell them that they don't have like a microscope on your kid, you know? You need to advocate for what's good for him. Like when my daughter was when we realized she needed to skip a year, it was because we went to the teacher. She didn't even notice anything. She had no idea that she was already doing. It was because she was in group 1 and 2, like a combined class, and she was already doing the work of the group 2 kids, and the teacher still didn't even realize. She's like, yeah, okay, she's group 1, but she's doing the group 2 work. Yeah, I had the conversation a couple times with the teacher, said he was scoring fine. Yeah, okay, but I mean, if you think he would do better, you could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how schools work. Do they get some kind of credit for pushing kids along? I don't know. Riley McClure, what's up, Anthony? What's up, man? How you doing? Or dude or dudette, I'm not sure. Riley could be multiple gendered name. No, that's not good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just I came home. Carlos is still off till next Sunday. Wasn't quite ready to go to bed, so I thought, hey, why not hop on and see how all of my favorite people are doing and not get any giant banana frenzies. The scoring system is different now too. They look more at individual progress. He's progressing, so that is all that matters, I guess. I think you're being way too passive about it. But I mean, I'm also not you, so. So what are your guys' guesses for the next tour? Because they pretty much told us everything that's going to happen. It's a Halloween tour. The new track is going to be Boo Lake. Are we going to get 2 new tracks? Are we going to get Ghost Valley 3? Are we going to get another Halloween themed track? Because they've been doing a lot of "You're too nice." That's your kid we're talking about. Don't be nice about your kid. Be that it's a little bit okay to be like a tiger mom. And what does his dad think about it also, or does he just not care? I think a new battle track in New Jersey. There will be for sure a new battle track. There's going to be a new battle track for like the next few tours for sure. I'm curious if they're going to keep the same format as what we have now, where it's like the RTs at the same rate as RTN tracks. I think bootleg and some kind of Ghost Valley, RMX, or RT. I would be cool if we would get Ghost Valley 2, RMX Ghost Valley 2, or if we would get SNES Ghost Valley 3. I think that's a cool track too. But I mean, I'm also weird and old, and I love all the SNES tracks. I love the Donut Plains tracks so much. Like, this is one of the, for me, one of the best RMX tracks. And a big part of that is just, I just love Donut Plains in general. But I think it's also really well done. I hope it's 2 tracks. Twilight House or Battle. Yeah, that would be, Twilight House would be super cool, and hope Luigi's Mansion will return, yeah. Boo Lake goes for the 2RT, Twilight House. New Boo character with props, Lucky 7. Why Lucky 7 though? Because original Boo has Lucky 7. His dad cares, but yeah, I handle the school stuff. I'll see how it goes this year. Just don't be too passive about it, you know? Like, these are the formative years. Like, the small stuff can make a big difference later on. I'm kind of wondering, like, with the advent of multiplayer and getting a Halloween-themed tour, if we'll get a Boo item, like a ghost item. You can steal, you know, because if you guys ever played the original Super Mario Kart, there was a ghost item which you could steal an item for another player. I think that would be super cool. I mean, imagine getting a character with a ghost item as a special on, like, you know, not even a special, but just like as a regular item on, like, say, 3DS Bowser's Castle R, where you get like 4 coin box bots or something, and just like stealing a bunch of coin boxes. Can you imagine that? Maybe that's why they made the limit to like 1 coin box at a time active. Boo item would have been cool. We would have had it in the data mines. I don't know. I mean, they can add anything later, right? Lucky 7 is fitting the Boos, I guess. We haven't had Lucky 7. We haven't had Lucky 7 in ages. I'm not a huge Lucky 7 fan myself. I do like to do a Lucky 7 track now and again for a kind of change of pace, but it's not my favorite thing to grind. But we have not had a Lucky 7 driver in a really long time. I think the last non-me Lucky 7 driver I had was Chuck, and not like original Chuck back in February. I hope we get a new Leaf or Pill driver soon. I haven't done too much testing with a new, bigger radius to Nuki Leaf, but from what I have played, it doesn't really seem enough to make it that interesting. Should I keep my AC short? 219999 just because it's fun. I mean, like, just take a screenshot of it and then continue on. I mean, it's not gonna, nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care if you're 37th with 2199,999. Yeah, it's cool, but no, the real question is, are you done grinding? Are you burned out on this tour yet or not? I really can't imagine going for ACR on this tour. Oh my god. This is like the worst ACR tour ever. First of all, we got 9 extra tracks. Second of all of these tracks are like these crappy ass, like, Choco Islands, Donut Plains, you know, and Sunset Wild. Sunset Wild's N and R suck. No offense. Like, I know they're like Kamek tracks, Yoshi Gold Egg, whatever, but they're so bad to grind. I want to be 21st with 219999. You're not. Do you want to be 21st? Okay, then stop playing and go do something else for the rest of the tour. I don't care. Why are you asking? never invest in Lucky 7, but now with Battle Mode I'm down with a Boo character to take them to Lucky 7. 1400 minimum regardless. Like the thing about Lucky 7 is the bar is just a little bit higher. Like, you can have a Lucky 7 character. It's just a question of overlap. If they get a lot of non-coin box tracks, like Satellaview was an amazing Lucky 7 investment. Basically until Blockhead came along, he was one of the best drivers for almost every account to just fill a lot of holes and give you a plus skill driver on tracks where there was no coin box. He was absolutely fantastic. And then the next Lucky 7 driver I got after, I think it was Chuck. So, and the problem with Chuck is that he's got a ton of tracks, but he's got a ton of overlap. Like almost all of his tracks are coin box tracks, so it really makes it hard to justify it, because where you talk about Giant Banana and especially on longer tracks, and you talk about Boomerang, those two skills can kind of compete with Coinbox depending on the circumstance, but Lucky 7 can very rarely compete with Coinbox, even on a track where 200 is possible. With Lucky 7, then you're talking about a lot of times something where maybe 230, 240 is possible with Coinbox. The maybe the main difference would be some T tracks where a Lucky 7 will be a lot easier to play. You don't have a lot of flat surfaces for Coinbox. This is not good. I'm trying top 100 again, but I don't know if I'll work. I'm very behind. What is your estimated and what are you shooting for? I think Rashid said the top 100 cutoff should be around 190 million, but to be honest, like we don't know. We don't know anything because excuse me. Because everything's new. We got the new format. We got the new battle mode, which we don't know how people are scoring in. We got a lot more RTs, which people maybe have a little bit less better loadouts for. It's a bit of a guess. Tom, hey Auntie, hey, how you doing, man? I'm grinding every course since you left from a player level. What's your player level? What's your player level that's worth being laughed at? I never learned how to use Lucky 7. Don't know if I want to now since I have 0 investments in Lucky 7. I would just like keep your mind open to it. Like for the people who know it, it's supposed to be easier. I'm not really good at Lucky 7. I'll be honest. But that's mainly because I have a hard time keeping good lines and stalling at the same time. The main thing with Lucky 7 is you try to stay between 5th and 7th place and get Lucky 7 frenzies and single Lucky 7s. It's not... The advantage of that is that the frenzy chances in those low places are way higher than front running and being in first place. The downside is you miss a lot of actions because bots take coins ahead of you. You don't take optimal lines. You don't maybe necessarily get mini tourists at the right moment. It's not really my favorite thing to grind because I have a hard time stalling. Like Chalker Mountain RT, I'm doing that with Lucky 7 on my free-to-play account with King Boom Mii suit, and if I get a Lucky 7 frenzy first box, I'm basically going to be in first the rest of the race. I find no space to stall there. I can't get behind. .05 Mii is estimated. Probably 1.9 mils to shoot for, but I'm taking some because well, if your estimate is 2.05, it's definitely worth going for. If you can get around like 92-93%, you're probably gonna be okay. Well, I guess we'll know more the closer we get to the end of the tour. That giant banana float, yeah, it was airborne. yeah, for everyone who's interested, Puffed and I are going to do a joint stream on Saturday. We're going to stream Terraria, which is basically like 2D Minecraft. If you're not interested in the game, you'll probably be bored by the content, but at least the conversation will be good and fun. Because it'll be Puffin going, fuck, 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 fuck a duck, fuck a duck, fuck, 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 a lot. And you can laugh at her. And she has a Mary Poppins umbrella as well, so... and if you're interested in the content, it'll be a nice intro to a game which costs about, I think, €3, €5, something like that, and is a huge time sink if you're bored. How do you feel about this whole 15 cups for tour change so far? Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, I think it sucks because it's going to make ACR a gigantic pain in the ass. On the other hand, we are getting so many more new tracks. We have now 350 tracks in the game, 227 retros, and I think it's logical to make the tours bigger to get more tracks, because we're going to get to a point where like some of the retro tracks, especially the older ones, are just going to go like missing from the rotation because we're getting more tracks and less places to put them. So in that sense, I think it's okay. I hope they keep the format of RTs being instead of just like the NRT version and then some like random RTs, that they do like all 4 variants of a track, and that will give the items in the game, which are kind of like RT specialized, so we're talking about like Bill or Toadette or like Dozer Dasher, etc., like those kind of items, which have a lot of RT tracks, a little bit more value. Terraria is super fun. Yeah, Terraria is I love it. Puffton never really played it before, so I'm kind of trying to teach her how to play. But she's really good. She's really knows how to play Minecraft, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to play Minecraft. So we did a kind of practice stream for about an hour the other day, and she seems like she knows what she's doing. She's not much of a PC gamer, so she's having a hard time getting used to playing with keyboard and mouse, but. Tom says, I'm good. Test week of school is done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, indeed. It's like the middle of the term or something, right? Sorry, guys. This is really boring. It's like, I think I've got one giant banana frenzy the entire time I've been grinding here. What do you guys think we're gonna get for compensation for the multiplayer screw up? My estimate this tour is 195 million without any investment. I got 30% plus of each level cap ticket next to it. If I were to invest everything, how much room would I be able to give myself? I have no idea. That's only something you're gonna. I mean, it depends on what tracks there are, what your loadouts are on those tracks. I mean, the thing is, it's not even, right? You can have a lucky tour where your inventory just lines up perfectly with the tracks there are, and you can have bad tours where they just magically manage to pick the tracks where you have the weakest coverage. Both of those things happen, and we won't know until the actual lineup comes out. Thank you. These balls are pretty aggressive, aren't they? I'm pretty sure I could get 3 leaf hits bounces there if I tried hard enough. I swear to God, I hit him with that red shell. I think 40 pipes, 35 rubies, and 5 gigacoins. Only 35 rubies? I thought we had something like 125. 15 comes for ACR is too much. I know people keep saying we used to have 18 comes. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's for sure. We used to have 18 comes, but that was like when the game was in its infancy. We didn't have all these tools. We weren't going for 100%, you know, ACR runs. We didn't even know what a 100% ACR run was. I think 15 rubies and a gold pipe, nothing too crazy. No, come on, it's gotta be better than that. This is a really massive screw up on their part. We didn't even look at action count. No, of course not, because who cares? Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna shut it down in a few minutes because I'm getting tired and I'm having absolutely zero luck with the frenzies. Give it like 5 more minutes. And nothing's going on tomorrow after work, which is gonna be about 2 hours before this. I could stream again. Single banana frenzy. No, actually, no. Just basing off myself with this horse, 50 code the estimate of with 30 heavy cap take I mean, it depends. Do you have how much of those? It really depends on your inventory. I mean, you can invest, you can take a level 1 item with a level 8, but it might only cover like a couple of tracks for you, you know? The question is going to be, are your weak tracks something which you can use 1 item to kind of knock them out and invest in that item and to cover all your weak spots, or is it going to be more like Fractured where you would need to make multiple investments? And we won't know that until we see the track selection or without seeing your inventory. Yeah, stream and I'll tell you all about the ghost hunt. Yeah, I'm excited. Get like one. I've still this whole entire time I've had 1 giant banana frenzy in the first box. Man, I wish I had a GoPro. I might ask around. You should see if you can like borrow one or rent one or something. It would be so cool. Sorry, I'll tell you what, Luca. When the next tour comes out, fill out a tracker and send it to me, and I will give you some advice to see what you can best do if you throw all your tickets to the tour, and how you can get the best estimated. Does that sound good? I would say if there's a really cool Boo Alt next tour, it's gonna be fun to get. It's gonna be a cool badge. I can help too, Luca. Hmm. I don't know if he's looking for a boost, Anka. Okay, it seems like this clearly isn't happening. Well, I'll always advise you to do what makes you happy. Yeah, what makes you happy? What makes you happy is maximum efficiency, right? I can already tell you want to make a max of the Black Star shoot. I mean, look, I pulled the pipe for Tropical's truck with the full intention that I would be leveling it up. Because I love Tanuki Kart, and I love Tropical Truck. And it's just not worth it. It's just not that good. And I really had high hopes for it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna shut the screen down because I am having absolutely zero luck with frenzies here. I appreciate you guys showing up for the short time it was. If I am up for it tomorrow and I'm not too tired, I will stream tomorrow after work. That will be about 10 o'clock Central European time, so 2 hours before right now, but then tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, have a good day, sleep well, whatever, and see you guys tomorrow or a me and Puffed joint stream Terraria.